ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
The San Diego Police Department is so concerned with ghost guns on our streets, it is launching an entire unit focused on finding those that make and sell them. It's all part of the department's larger plan to curb an increase in gun violence. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo shows us what this new unit will look like.
Police Chief David Nislight says the department has recovered more ghost guns off the streets in the first 6 months of 2021 than they did in the entire year of 2020. He calls this problem concerning and frustrating. The San Diego Police Department says they are committed to stopping a sharp rise in gun violence in the city.
It's a huge concern, and that's why you're seeing us trying to do everything we can to drive this violence down.
Wednesday announcing what they're calling a violence reduction plan, a plan that includes more investigative personnel, a focus in enforcement in problem areas, and the creation of a ghost gun team to try and find the unlawful sellers and makers of these weapons that are unserialized and untraceable. According to the chief, there's been a 129% increase in gun violence and a 15% increase in homicides in recent months. This year, officers have recovered at least 233 ghost guns off the streets.
It's difficult for officers to go to a scene where someone's been shot and killed, and then to find out it was a ghost gun that was so easily to obtain.
One of those victims was Justice Bolden. The 28-year-old was killed in a shooting in the gas lamp in April. The shooter used a ghost gun and wounded 4 others.
We miss Justice terribly. I mean, he was such a huge part of his sister's and my life.
Tonight, Bolden's mom applauded the police department's efforts to try and take ghost guns off the streets.
Justice had guns, used guns, and enjoyed guns, but his guns were registered and legal. And I think that's the big difference between being a gun owner and being a ghost gun owner.
The chief also asked the public to be on alert and say something if they see something. Reporting from police headquarters, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Also tonight, one person is in the hospital after a crash that sent a light pole crashing into a building at El Cerrito. Now, a green Jeep collided with a black sedan just before 7 o'clock on 58th Street and El Cajon Boulevard. That Jeep then slammed into that light pole, knocking it onto the roof of West Coast Auto Glass.